everyone, welcome to bekibtarot. Okay, so today's video is, I think I'm going to name it just Let the Haters Hate. I am going to mention, if you see smoke, don't worry, I have had sage burning because I'm going to do a separate video for a pick a pile reading after this. I just wanted to do this video because there's been a lot of stuff going on lately with people I know and clients and people around me, and I know it's something as well has been a massive part. I think it's a massive part of everyone's journey, but it's been a huge part of my journey as well. People will hate you and hate on you for a number of different reasons. People will hate on you sneakily. People will hate on you publicly. People will hate on you to your face, but might project it in a different way, so that you don't actually know it's hate. Yeah, people will fucking hate on you behind closed doors. You know, it's just, it's something you are gonna get, okay, throughout life. So, advice on this one is just, no matter what you do, you have haters. Like, honestly, people are a nightmare for it because they have their own problems and they're projecting them onto you, right? Or they have their own insecurities, so people project that onto you. Here's just one example, okay? So say you're contemplating on doing something, anything, yeah? And you ask someone, they tell you, no, you shouldn't do it, okay? This could be they're hating on you because they could have a lack or insecurity within themselves because they've wanted to do the same thing, or there's something else, right? Or it's just their opinion, they just think you shouldn't do it. Now, this isn't everyone, I might add, this is a lot of people though. This person might now hate on you and have a misjudgment because they told you no, and then you chose not to do it, right? You said, oh, okay, yeah, I'm not going to do it, okay? So this person now, sorry, just about, may hate on you, no joke, this is what people are like, and judge you, like, whether they actually speak this could be just in the mindset, but they'll be like, oh, she just listens to other people, like, she's got no thought for herself, or like, who wouldn't take that leap, or like, whatever. But then flip that, yeah, and then you get, say they told you to go for it, was like, yeah, sure, I think you should do it. And you start doing well. People will hate on you and slag you off about, if they can't pull, say you start doing well at it, they'll pull up old shit like, yeah, but did you know? Or they'll flip it on to them, yeah, but they only did that because of me. This is what people are like, yeah? You can't please people, so just learn to please yourself. That way you're all good. I don't mean just go around being utterly selfish, because then you're just setting yourself up for constant bad karma. Okay, if you follow and watch my videos by now, you must know that something I stand by is everything is based off energy. You have a feeling, you project that, and that comes around back to you. So karma is very real. No matter how long it takes, 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 5 months, 5 years, the karma comes back. And that is an energy that you've given out that loops round and retracts back. That's everything, okay? Energy. So it's the same thing, like if you are locked in negativity and worry and other people's opinions, all that does is it just loops round, it comes back, and you're just in this constant flow of it. You have to learn to break it and forget about other people, forget about the haters. Honestly, you will have them no matter what you do in life. People judge, people lie. You cannot control that. But what you can control is yourself and how you handle yourself and your life. Honestly, no joke, right? Everybody has them. There are tons of people, especially from my past, or people, they all talk bad about me. Still, people dish up shit from the past, bearing in mind the shit from the past was all lies anyway. Like, it's just one of them things. You can't control that. You can't control people talking. Haters are gonna hate no matter what. Whether you're flying high, like, they're gonna jump on it if you're feeling a bit low. Just live life for you. Fuck other people. Like, Don't sweat it, please. Also, whilst I got you here, another thing I've been having from other people is, people seem to think that you get to a certain age and that means that you can't start new chapters, can't start writing new stories, which is utterly insane. There's no like time limit. You go through things in life to learn lessons. You know, you grow. Well, you're supposed to, hopefully. If you get locked in, you're not growing. I mean, it's not great, but that's a whole nother ballgame. Yeah, like you are supposed to grow and move through experiences and learn your lessons, okay? So people, again, a lot of people around me are suffering in different ways, but people just get locked in and think, oh, well, I'm too old to like rebuild a whole new life. Why? What, because you're like 30? Who said, oh, when you get to 30, that's it. The life that you're living, that's it, has to be exactly the same till the day you die. You are never, ever, ever too old. Like, there's people out there that they turn 50 and they just go, like, change their whole life and go and do something they've always dreamed of. And they're so happy for it and normally wish they'd done it many years before. Just don't be locked in fear, locked in this whole like, oh, I can't. Just because you're a certain age or you've lived a certain way for a long time. It's just bullshit. Like, it's all bullshit that you're telling yourself and then you're believing it. I've done a video about you are what you believe. Anything you think projects out. So if you believe something about yourself, your life, that's what you're gonna make. You're not stuck. It's never too late. No, I mean, it was like 2.5 years I got shat on and I changed my whole self around. Like, my whole life. It taught me a very valuable lesson. Not to care about other people and not to be myself. You know, for the whole of my life, I'd never been my true self. I was at a lack. I worried people were going to go. And I try to be a positive, happy, loving person. I believe that about myself. I really am. I have a good energy, but I wasn't in love with myself. I hadn't loved myself, and do you know what? 2.5 years, someone shat on me so badly that I got to love myself. People that meet me now don't know me. People that knew me 1.5 years ago don't know me. I have changed so much because I put no limits on it. I changed. Also, it's a process, I might add. People love to just think things are too instant. It's a process. I mean, this is what, 2.5 years, yeah? 2.5 years, I'm here. And I cannot say to you, first step I took was I knew I wanted to move and change in career. So I started that process. I was like, enough's enough. Got the process, moving in career and the house all in the same boat. Those were my focuses. Achieved that. Got the career. Then my next ball game was I needed a side career, so I wanted to do eyelash extensions. Follow my page, Becky B Lashes. I'm cheap and good. Yeah, I decided I needed something else. I needed separate income. I'm a single working mum. You know, I stopped believing that someone was going to come in and give that to me, and that I needed someone else to give me that money and give me happiness and fulfillment. I stopped that, and I started going, how about you just give it to yourself? You know, I did that. This is months of progress on each steps, right? Bearing in mind at the time, I was like 26, 27, yeah? I'd had a child, I'd had, you know, like, I wasn't letting anything hold me back from changing my whole life around. Yeah, so that was my next steps. So then I got that and then I had to start training and working on this new eyelashes that I wanted to do. This wasn't something, I was shit. If you follow my Facebook page and my Insta page, Becky B Lashes, right? If you scroll all the way to the beginning, if you can be bothered, but if not, just look at the recent posts, yeah? I like to think I'm good. I'm good. I am good at what I do in my way. There's tons of other lash techs that are brilliant, but my flow, what works for me, I like to think I'm good at it. That didn't just happen. Like, it wasn't just that, oh, I can do this. It took graft. I practiced and I practiced and I worked hard at building my eyelash business. Again, that was a whole change of life. Then, also whilst doing that, I decided to change me, my physical body. I lost 6 stone, started falling in love with myself, getting to know who I am. Yeah? This is all a process. These are all things that are big life changes that I've been doing, and I haven't let anything hold me back. So many times that fear has come over me. What? Am I too old to be trying to do this? No, you're never too old. Honestly, I mean, I'm not skinny, nor do I want to be skinny, but losing 6 stone was something I worked hard at. And now, I'm my true me. And to be fair, it's nothing to do with all the weight. The weight was holding me back, but do you know why? Because I just believed that I would never get rid of it, and it was so much negativity. Like, people even say to me, how did you do it? Yes, I was grafted for it, I went hard, but do you know what? Gradually as well, it was falling off me because I was dropping all this negativity and all these fear-based thoughts and all this bullshit and caring about all the haters around me and people's opinions. I dropped that ball game, and so the weight started dropping. Again, I'm not skinny, nor do I want to be skinny. No disrespect for people that are skinny. It's just I've never been. It's not an aim for me. I just wanted to be happy and healthy, and that's what I am. Okay? Yeah, so it's never too late. It's never ever too late. And then gradually, so I did all of that. Career, home, business, physical body, mental. I then went in and started my journey of healing myself, and then being myself was a big, do you know what, like, I was always a big drinker. I had a bit of a shit childhood. I turned to drink a lot, drugs as well, but drink was a big part of me. And then gradually as you get older, it becomes like normal way of life, like, yeah, drinking at the weekends, having this, oh, have a drink when you're stressed out, oh, go on a sesh, oh, you broke up with your partner, go on a sesh, like, that's what people do. It's the worst thing to do. Anyway, I thought drink was a big part of me, like, I really believed it, like, I would always be a drinker. I grew up with a family that loved Sunday roasts and drink. But once I started looking in and starting to get to know myself, I didn't even like alcohol. It was a numbing thing for me. From my childhood, which was painful, I'd used it to numb and then gradually used it in adulthood. I was just in denial about it. I don't drink now. I don't touch it, nor will I touch it. But that's people that knew me before are like, what? You don't drink? You don't do this? You don't? Who are you? No one knows me because my whole life I wasn't being my true self. Yeah, and it's never ever ever too late to be your true self. I don't give a fuck if you're 60, yeah, and you pretending to be one way for life. Fucking just get to know you and be who you want to be, and transform in whatever way it is you want to transform. You can do it. You're never too late. You're never too late to drop the fucking ball and go no and make something new of yourself, your life. You're never ever ever too old. So please, please, please don't let fear lock you into that. Even things like relationships, a lot of people around me are just like, I don't know what to do, they can't cope because of relationships ending, and they think or they can't leave because they think they're locked in this, and they don't see how they're trying to jump ahead. They can't in their mind see themselves making it on their own, and it's like,